I'm Jackie Locke with Sky Therapy. I wanted to give you guys a little teaser from the Icarus model. That's the model of equine assisted psychotherapy that I created that I use with my clients. This is my favorite activity. It's called the Cone Life Timeline. So what you do is you have the client come in and you give them a series of cones. So I like to use a lot of different cones, which makes it easier for me when processing with the client. So really fun, different colors or different shaped cones. And then what I do is I instruct the client to make a cone timeline of their life. Now, if this is a young kiddo, you can ask them to do a birthday timeline. So basically they would list the birthdays that they had that they could remember and what they did. So then it'd be really fun. With me, I'm going to go ahead and put a birth cone. I'm going to put, let's see, when I moved to North Carolina from Vermont, when I had a pretty bad car accident, and then let's see, when I moved to Arizona after I graduated college and was a teacher, that didn't work out very well for me. And then let's see, a couple more cones in regards to my life. Final cone is basically purchasing this property and building Sky Therapy here. So the biggest thing you want to do is make sure they have enough space for the horse to discriminate between the cones, because if they're too tight, it's going to get confusing for the horse. And then you ask the client, what horse would you like to engage with you today? So I'm going to grab the mini horse because he's looking right at me. And you can have the horse come in, or you can just open the gate to the area and have the horses naturally come in. So you don't have to bring them in. So bringing my mini horse Zale out, he's my little 6-year-old mini horse. I always let them go because everything's at liberty. And then he has to go through the cones and kind of give us feedback. Now, if the client's life is pretty scary or there's a lot of stuff they're holding, sometimes the horses won't even go to the cone timeline. But as you see, Zale is coming. He's fooling around with the birth cone a lot. And I have some birth complexities. So he's stuck on that a little bit. Maybe a lot, as you can see, kind of fooling with it. And what the client does is they can tell the horse what each cone represents. And if the client doesn't want to stay in the arena with the horse, what they can do is you can sit outside as you watch the horses kind of interact with the cones, because the horses know what to do. Okay. So that was my car accident. And sometimes my dogs like to help too. And as a therapist, you'd be taking notes right now to try to remind yourself, okay, at the orange cone, the horse was really, really intrigued by it. The horse got stuck at this. The horse circled that cone. And then you talk with the client, hey, what do you think that meant? And you kind of process with them, and it helps them to understand what events they might be stuck on and maybe what they're, ready to process in their life. So it's a really fun tool, and the horses love it. My horses, usually all three of them come here at once, but right now they're busy eating. Thank you guys.